Thomas and the New Orleans Saints seem to be butting heads. And so could we see a potential star receiver on the market soon enough? I'll talk about it after the bumper. What's good people? Jeff Lightsy Jr. here with the Black Boss channel and Victory Formation. Be sure to hit the thumbs up button, like, share, subscribe, and the notification bell, all that good stuff because we upload every single day. Now, Michael Thomas, the star all-pro wide receiver from the New Orleans Saints, and the New Orleans Saints seem to be bumping heads right now. I'm going to read you this article from Bleacher Report. It says, New Orleans Saints receiver Michael Thomas suggests the team is attempting to damage his reputation. Amid reports he ignored the team this offseason when contacted about the recovery of his ankle. Now, from a post, and let me share my screen from a post from Michael Thomas, his official Instagram. This is what it says. It says, let me get there. This is it right here. It says, they try to damage your reputation. You save theirs by not telling your side of the story. A really cool, little catchy, but cryptic post he put on his Twitter account. And it says, Thomas. Now, this is what's interesting because Thomas and the Saints have been beefing for a while now. Let me kind of paint this picture for you. Michael Thomas, as we know, had a disappointing 2020 season. A lot of it was missed because he was hurt, and then he punched a teammate and got benched. So he was suspended for a game. And so after the 2020 season ended, Thomas waited until June to have ankle surgery. He waited until June. Now, think about it. June is 5 months after the Saints season ended in January. So we waited 5 months to have ankle surgery, and that's what the Saints are trying to call and check up on him about the recovery of his ankle. It says Thomas underwent surgery on his ailing ankle in June, 5 months after the 2020 season ended. While it was known that Thomas had the injury all last season and might need surgery, he ignored phone calls from the team throughout the offseason after seeking a second opinion, per NOLA.com. And so, yeah, things have been all bad. Thomas is not expected to be available for the beginning of the regular season and has no firm timetable for his return with the NFL, says the NFL Network's Ian Rappaport, reporting in July that the procedure could take 4 months to return to form. It's likely he'll have lost 2 lost seasons under his belt due to the ankle injury by the end of the 2021. The 3-time Pro Bowler was limited to 40 receptions of 438 yards. He had 90 catches for 1,100 yards in each of his first 4 years. Now, think about that. He decides to have the surgery 5 months after the season. If he would have had the surgery a week after the season ended, he would have missed. He would be right on track to start at the beginning of the season. But what does it sound like he did, guys? Where have you heard this story before? A disgruntled player, mad at his team, mad at his coaches, mad at whoever, decides to wait until later into the offseason to have a surgery before the start of the year and will miss a lot of the year or a chunk of the year. Sounds like Scottie Pippen from The Last Dance, doesn't it? That's what it sounds like to me. So Michael Thomas just pulled a Scottie Pippen because he's still pissed at the Saints for benching him and suspending him last year after he punched a teammate. So all of this is brought on by himself. Michael Thomas, I will say this, is an extremely talented player, right? He's an extremely talented player, has been one of the best receivers since he entered the league. But one thing that's been very, very clear and cut about Michael Thomas is he's an emotional guy. Right? He's a guy that wears his emotions on his sleeves. He's a guy that gets upset about things. He's a guy that is petty. Just for all, lack of words, he's petty. That is petty as hell for you who gets paid $20 million a year. Michael Thomas is one of the highest paid receivers in all of football. $20 million a year. When he signed his contract, it was the largest in receiver history, or largest in NFL history for a receiver. $20 million a year. So go out. You just had 400 yards last year, garbage. You're going to have something similar this year. One, because you have a new quarterback. There's no more Drew Brees. Drew Brees is gone. He's retired. He was with NBC now. So there's no more Drew Brees. And you're going to miss a chunk of the season. We're talking about 4 months. 4 months. And that's probably on the light side. Off an ankle injury with no camp, no practice, no nothing. You're going to come into the season If it's 4 months like they expect, you're not going to be here until October. They're going to be here until October, so you're going to miss the first, 6-8 weeks of the season? Yeah, Michael Thomas is petty. That's about as petty as it gets. And I don't know if he will be the same receiver because he's a dink and dunk guy, right? 90 catches, 1,100 yards. This is dink and dunk. But you have to have an extremely accurate quarterback to do a lot of dinking and dunking. That's why he was so good with Drew Brees. Drew Brees, what is he known for? He's not known for his strong arm or his throws down the field. It's his accuracy. One thing Taysom Hill doesn't have very much of is accuracy. And one thing Jameis Winston doesn't have very much of, at least the last time we saw him play, was accuracy. He had the 30 for 30 interceptions. So it's going to be interesting to watch Michael Thomas, and could he be available for a trade? Because he knows Drew Brees ain't coming back through those doors. He understands that he's going to have to figure out a way to get along with Sean Payton. And if his numbers aren't the same, they're not going to be looking to pay him anymore. It's going to be 2 lost seasons. And his numbers, even without the injuries, they might not have been the same because of the change in quarterback. And now you're adding 2 big-time injuries in this act. You're not answering their phone calls, and you decide to have surgery 4 months after the season ended. Yeah, there's going to be problems with the Saints because of that. And there's going to continue to be problems. How he's going to be able to fix it and work it out, I don't really know. But leave your thoughts in the chat. Leave your thoughts in the comments. Once again, I'm Jeff Lightsy Jr. at the Black Boss Channel in Victory Formation. Thank you guys for tuning in. And follow me on Twitter at JLightsy7. I post content on there all the time. Thank you guys for tuning in, and I'll see you next time. Peace.